Okay, so I'm gonna talk about how I met my baby daddy. Well, okay, I've lived in Colorado for most of my life. And when I was 15, we moved to Georgia. Ugh. And I'm very socially awkward. Like, I don't get along with people very well. I don't like people, and they don't like me. And so when I got there, it was my sophomore year, and I didn't have any friends. And my freshman year, I got a sophomore math class, and I failed it. Like, I didn't even try. So when I got to sophomore year and I went to Georgia, they put me in a freshman math class. And, well, I was too advanced for that, so they put me in a more advanced class. And that's where I met this guy named Robert. And, well, I guess he liked me. And maybe he didn't like me so much as he wanted to do sexual stuff with me. And I didn't want that, because at the time I was a virgin. And even now, like, that stuff, like, just makes me blush. So, I told him no. And when he finally got the clue that nothing was gonna happen, he pretty much pawned me off. It was around December. I moved to Georgia in May, and in December, very end, like probably January actually, he asked me if his friend could have my number. His friend's name was Dakota, and I had seen him in school before, and I was like, oh my god, that guy is so cute. So I was like, yeah. So he did. And at the time, this is where my naive comes in. At the time, I didn't realize that the only reason he wanted my number was for a bet. Robert had bet Dakota that he couldn't get into my pants within a week of dating me. So the first time me and Dakota met face to face, we had been texting a while, he had asked me out, and I said yes. Well, within that week, he didn't get into my pants. Actually, it took him 3 months. I know, that's not really long, but it is, I guess, for me. And, like, by then, we were actually pretty serious about each other. So, 3 months, we started having sex, and then 3 months later, when we were together for 6 months, I got pregnant. So, it doesn't really take much. But then so that was around July, and then I found out in August that I was pregnant, and I cried. I did. Because at that point, me and Dakota were having a really hard time. Like, we were just fighting so much. And we did that a lot. Oh my gosh, we used to be that couple that would fight all the time, and everyone would just hate us and be like, why are you guys even together? I mean, it's gotten better now. So that's because I'm lucky. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, that's my story. Like I said, I'm gonna do these in order. That's how I met my boyfriend, on a bet. So I was just some bet, and then it turned into something actually serious. That's how naive I am. And also, my friends make fun of me for this all the time. And you guys will probably think I'm stupid. And, you know, actually, I'm pretty freaking smart. But, I mean, obviously, I don't sound smart on these, I've noticed that. But I fell for the oldest trick in the book. He told me he was sterile. So, boys make me naive. Boys make girls naive. So don't fall for that. Not even once. Because that's what happens. So, that's my story.